Grand Rising, everybody. Phoenix here, and I am here today with some rising yoga for you all. So this video will be about 10 to 15 minutes. It'll be gentle yoga that you all can do right here. Show up to your mat as you are. That is one reason why I came in my PJs this rising, because not only am I just an advocate for black yogis, making room for black yogis in black spaces, right? But I want you guys to be comfortable showing up to the mat as you are. No aesthetics, right? We're doing this for your mind, for your body, for your soul. Ashe. And so we're just going to begin, right? We're going to begin with some simple breaths. So I would like for everybody to just take a seat on your mat, okay? Top of the mat, doesn't matter, okay? We're going to fall into our easy pose here, okay? So you can come into a cross-leg position, or you can have those legs stacked, okay? And we're just going to breathe here. Give me 1 second, guys. My tripod isn't the best. There we go. So just come into easy pose. Hands fall to those knees, and we're just going to breathe here. Right now, just breathing at your normal pace. Eyes come to close. Relax those eyebrows, relax those shoulders away from your ears, and just breathe. And then you can find some deep breaths here. Inhale for 4, hold, and exhale for 4. So inhale. And exhale. Right hand coming to heart, left hand going over that belly. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale in through the nose. Exhale out through the mouth. Good job. One more time. You're doing great. Inhale. And exhale. Breathing out through that mouth. Now this time on our inhale, we're going to incorporate some movements, okay? So inhale, bringing those hands up above that crown chakra. Gaze follows. Exhale, hands coming down to heart center. Inhale, sweeping those arms up and really stretching those arms over the crown chakra. Okay, exhale, releasing those hands to heart center. Okay. Inhale. And exhale. Thank you. Give thanks for today, right? Now, guys, I want you to go ahead and extend your legs out in front of you. Okay, toes flex back towards you. Okay, so you can really feel that stretch in those back hamstrings. Okay, so inhale, sweeping the arms up, extending the spine. Okay, and exhale, reaching for those toes there. Okay, and if you can't touch the toes, that's perfectly fine. Okay, I want you guys to really listen to your body. Okay, make the yoga practice yours. Okay, so there will be some positions that you guys can't get into as deeply as your instructors, whether that be me or whether you go to another yoga studio somewhere. Okay, sometimes you may not be able to stretch your toes. Okay, or you may not be able to touch your toes. Okay, sometimes you might be right here at your knees. Okay, sometimes you're coming here to your shins or to your ankles. Okay, but just know with practice and consistent training, you will be able to reach those toes. Okay, but start where you are, because yoga is not supposed to be uncomfortable. Okay, however, you do want to challenge yourself to give yourself that stretch. Okay, but please train smart. Okay, don't just try to get into certain poses because you're seeing that other people are doing it and you're like, whoa, that's cool, let me try. No, train smart. Okay, eventually you will get there. Okay, and the more you push yourself, the better. Okay, so just breathe here. I know you guys have been holding those toes for a minute, but just breathe there. And release. Okay, coming back to a neutral spine. Go ahead and shake those legs out. Okay, shake them legs. Alrighty, and come into your butterfly position, bringing those feet together. Okay, so the bottom of your feet should be touching. Okay, and you're going to pull yourself into your feet. Okay, and you can find some gentle movement here or some gentle stretches. Okay, by just flapping your little butterfly wings. My bad, y'all. I do yoga for kids as well, so sometimes you guys will hear me talk to you guys like kids. But that's just something I do, guys. So flap your little butterfly wings, and here I am again doing it, but you guys get it. Okay, if you're looking for more of a stretch, you can place your elbows on the outside of those knees there and just lean forward a little bit. Okay, to give those hips, inner thighs a big stretch. Okay, and just breathe here again, in through the nose and out through the mouth. Breathe, my babies, just breathe. Good job. Yoga is a great way to just center yourself for the day, to get your vibes right for the day. Allow your head to hang heavy, my babies. Okay? It's an amazing way to just become one with you, right? Mind, body, soul, and spirit. Ashe. So we embrace yoga. Go ahead and kick out that left foot. Shake it out. Okay? Keep that right foot bent in. Okay? Go in for a gentle twist. Right hand goes to the back of you. Left hand goes on the outside of that right thigh. And go ahead and just twist here. Okay? Gaze goes over that right shoulder. Okay, or you can just have your gaze here straight ahead. Okay, Whatever feels comfortable for you. Okay. And release, coming back to center. Now kicking out that right leg, bringing in that left foot. Okay, left foot should be touching that inner right thigh. Left hand goes to the back. Right hand goes to the back of that left knee, and give yourself a gentle stretch here. Spine is straight, okay? Good job, and breathe here. Good job. And release. Great job. Now we're going to find ourselves in the tabletop position, okay, my loves? So come to your hands and knees, okay? Spread your hands out, okay? Push your weight into your fingers and into the palms of your hand, okay? You don't want any weight on your wrist, okay? Knees are parallel with those hips, okay? Spine is straight. Spine is not hunched over. Spine is not, your tummy isn't, you know, falling to the floor as if you were doing cow, okay? That spine is neutral here, okay? And now for your tabletop position, you're going to spread your knees mat distance apart, okay? Or a little wider than your hips, okay? If you guys don't have a mat, okay? Your big toes are going to come together, okay? And you're going to push your weight, push your butt into the back of those heels. You're going to stretch those hands out to the top of your mat, okay? And your forehead will hit the mat. This is your child's pose, okay? And if you can't sit that butt back in those heels, okay, feel free to have your hips kind of elevated, okay? But if you could get your butt back into those heels, okay, I want you to, again, push all of your weight, okay, into the back of those heels, and forehead hits the mat for child's pose. Okay, arms are stretched, arms are extended, and we'll just breathe here. And express how grateful we are for today, right? I'm grateful for waking up. I'm grateful for having such amazing ancestors and an amazing spirit team. I'm so grateful to be a child of the most amazing creator, the most amazing God. I am so grateful for purpose, for my family. I'm so grateful for protection, right? What are you grateful for today? Let's acknowledge that. Grateful for the fact that we can move our bodies. We're grateful that we gave ourselves the opportunity. Go ahead and float up back to tabletop. Great job. Now from tabletop, guys, we are going to go ahead and I'm trying to think of the words, you guys. I just had a brain fart. But tuck those toes. There we go. Tuck those toes and lift, okay? Pushing your weight back, okay, into your heels, okay? And finding that down dog, okay? And you can have a gentle bend in your knees for down dog, okay? But you want that spine to be straight there, okay? Breathe. Breathe. Good job. Gaze goes up to the hands, okay? And now you're just going to jump, step, or float up back behind those hands, okay? Hands are flat on the mat, and we're going to rise again, sweeping those hands up and over that crown chakra. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the hands down to heart center. Good job. Inhale, sweeping the hands up and over the crown chakra. Hands meet. Go in for a gentle back bend here. Good job. Exhale, pushing the walls away, coming down for your forward fold. Again, you can have a gentle bend in the knees for your forward fold, but your hands are on the mat, okay? They're on the mat. Inhale, half lift, bringing those hands to shin. Back is flat as a tabletop, okay? And your gaze is coming up. So you're lifting your head at your half lift, okay? So again, from that forward fold, inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Jump or step back for plank, okay? Good job, guys. Lower down slowly for chaturanga. Now your feet are flat on the ground for that chaturanga, and you're going to inhale for your up dog or cobra. Good job. Exhale, lowering down. Tucking those toes, lifting those hips. Okay, for your down dog. Inhale. Job. Take that gaze back up to the center of your hands. Step, jump, or float up behind those hands. Inhale, sweeping the hands all the way up. Exhale, hands come to heart center. And then we're going to inhale for Tanasana, our mountain pose. Make sure not to lock your knees in mountain pose. There is a slight bend in the knees or a natural bend in the knees, okay? Chin is parallel to the floor. Hands are down by your side. Palms are facing outward. This is your Tanasana. And we'll just breathe here. Good job. Great job. Good job. Now, guys, we're going to take that right foot. Okay, we're going to step it ahead of us. Okay, left foot steps back a little bit at a 90 or at a 45-degree angle. Okay, we're going to bend that knee. Okay, knee is parallel to the ankle here. Okay, and we are going to lift for our warrior one. Good job. Really bending that knee, feeling that stretch in those thighs and that leg there. Drop the hands. Arms are parallel with each other. Make sure that they are. Okay, gaze goes to the fingertips. Good job. This is your warrior two. Great job. Now drop that that left hand. Let it allow it to hit the back of your thigh or to grab the back of that leg. Sweep that right hand up and over. Good job. Gaze goes to the ceiling. Good job. Breathe here. Good job. Windmill over coming to your forward fold. Great job. Hands hit the mat. Step, hop, or jump back into your plank. Lower down, chaturanga. Good job, ladies and gents. Feet come flat on the mat. Lift for up dog or cobra, yogi's choice. Good job. Tuck those toes and lift for your down dog. Good job. Breathe here. Good job. Take that gaze up to those hands. Okay, kick that left foot back. Left foot steps outside of the left hand. Right foot falls flat at that 45-degree angle, and lift for your warrior one. Good job. Hold it. Make sure that that knee is in alignment with that ankle there. Drop those hands. Good job. Make sure that they're parallel to each other. Good job. Drop that right hand. Left arm comes over. Gaze goes to the ceiling. Good job. Windmill over, coming into your forward fold. Hands hit the mat, step or jump back for plank. Lower down, chaturanga. We're moving through your vinyasa again. Good job. Feet are flat. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale, tuck those feet, lift those hips for your down dog. Good job. Gaze goes to the top of the hands. We're going to jump up, okay? And we're going to inhale, sweeping the arms all the way up above the crown chakra. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Good job. And we're going to go in for a forward fold, okay? Inhale, extending the spine, guys, engaging the core. And hinge at the hips, dropping down, okay? Fingers come under the toes, already stepping on those fingers, and give yourself a stretch there. Good job. And breathe. I know those hamstrings are screaming, but just bear with me, bear with me. There you go. And release. Go ahead and shake those legs out, guys. Shake them out, shake them out. We're going to drop down for our yogi squat. Okay, feet are flat on the mat, okay, for your yogi squat. You can turn your feet a little outward a little bit, okay, just to get deeper into that yogi squat. And you are just going to bend here, okay? Remember that your spine should be straight, okay? Feet, again, are flat on the mat for your yogi squat, okay? And just breathe here. And if your feet aren't flat on the mat, that's perfectly fine. You'll get there, okay? You'll get there. Good job. And just breathe there, guys. Just breathe there. And I'm just trying to do my crow pose while you all are breathing in your yogi squat. Good job, guys. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Now find your tabletop. Okay. Now find your child's pose. Find your child's pose. Good job. Float that weight up to those hands, okay? Now you can sit on your knees, okay? Or you can sit in easy pose, whichever is comfortable for you, okay? But I do like to give my ankles and my toes a good stretch as well, okay? So I'll be up on my knees for this one. Hands come to your knees, and we're just going to do some seated cat-cow, okay? So on our inhale, gaze goes up to the ceiling. Okay, we open that chest, pushing those shoulders back and together. Okay, and on our exhale, chin comes to the chest, okay? And your spine is curved, okay? As you were a cat, okay? Or a scared cat. So inhale, cow. Again, opening that chest, gaze goes to the ceiling. Exhale for cat, bringing that chin to chest, curving that upper spine there. Good job. Inhale. Good job, guys. Good job. Now whenever you're ready, find yourself back into that easy pose there. However you get there is fine. Just take your time. Good job. If you were sitting on your knees, go ahead and give yourself, do some circles with your wrists and things like that. Well, not your wrists, but your ankles with your feet, okay? And just find your easy pose. Okay. Now we're going to inhale. It's time for us to bow out, my babies. Inhale. Arms come over the crown chakra. Exhale. Namaste. You guys should give yourselves a huge round of applause for being here today, for doing something amazing for your bodies today. I'm so proud of you all. I'm so proud of you all. You guys did absolutely amazing, and I think we were even on here for way more than 10 or 15 minutes, because now it's about 7 o'clock. But I did enjoy this practice with you all this rising, and I hope you all feel free to join me on here every morning. I will be on here by 6:30, no later than 6:30 in the rising, to do our yoga flow. You guys can also find me on YouTube at The Ascended Master Oracle. Okay, I am going to start posting more yoga videos for you all on YouTube. You guys can also join me for a free yoga class every Wednesday, especially if you are in the Charlotte, North Carolina area. Okay, but I do have a free yoga class every Wednesday from 10 to 11 a.m. with my organization, Kika's House, okay, which is a very powerful nonprofit here in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, where we do focus on economic sustainability for our melanated people. We do understand and understand that equity is a huge thing, and that we all do not start at the same level, or we all don't have the same playing field. And so here at Kika's House, we do break those chains, right? And we're building generational health, nutritional health, and wellness for the generations to come. How are you? How are you? And so again, guys, that does complete our practice for this rising. But I hope that you all really, really enjoyed it. And I hope that you all have a great day.